amazing work, mostly at his own expense. But as Pat McReynolds tells us tonight, this impressive young man gets a little help from Pay It Forward.
26-year-old Dustin Moscato leads two lives. In one, he runs his own catering company. And luckily, he can use many of these same pans and dishes in his other identity as the founder of KCE Disaster Response.
I don't really care about the kind of house I live in or how nice the car is that I drive. I just want to know that I did something right and made a difference somewhere in the world.
If you ask the people of Yarnell, Dustin and his crew of volunteers have already made a difference. He headed north after the wildfire, thinking they would be able to feed 200 people. Once they got there, and through a lot of handshaking and hard work, they served 6,000.
Our goal is to be the change that we want to see in the world.
It was actually a different tragedy that first inspired Dustin. The devastating tornado in Joplin, Missouri 2 years ago.
They played a video that somebody took in a convenience store, and it was just black. All you heard was a screaming and baby crying out for his mom, and just chaos. That video just really caught my attention. I couldn't really sit back. I just had to be there and help, so I just bought a ticket and went.
There he was, doing all he could in Missouri, then Moore, Oklahoma, then Yarnell, Arizona, gaining precious experience with each stop.
He's the type of man that doesn't feel he deserves any of the blessings that God has given him.
Renee Rivera volunteers with Dustin and wanted to help him with his dream of gaining nonprofit status and helping those in need full-time.
He has put aside his own bills, his own personal things. I make fun of him all the time because I'm like, you need to buy new shoes, you need to buy new clothes. And he's like, no, it cannot go towards his ministry. I don't need any of that stuff. These people need it. I submitted this story about you and what you do. And they liked it so much that I'm paying it forward to you. $500.
Dustin just happened to be 2 days late on his registration payment for 501c3 nonprofit status for an amount, you guessed it, of $500. It just always seemed to work out that way.
What I really try to encourage everybody to understand is that it really does only take one person to make a difference, even if it's only in one other life, and that we're here to exist to be the change that we want to see in the world, and here to provide people with opportunities to do so. And it just takes a simple act of kindness to change a life.
Pat McReynolds, CBS 5 News.
It does indeed start with one, and if you'd like to learn more about Dustin's disaster response organization, we've actually linked his website to ours. You can just head over to cbs5az.com and click on Saw It on 5, and while you're there, feel free to nominate someone for next week's Pay It Forward. All right, Scene, thanks for